What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rio Wayne Trades, and I'm back with a new funded challenge journey. Yes, I am trying to make a bounce back and recovery after that nasty loss of my 4 XFAs. So I have started a new journey with Trade Day funded futures. On Friday, we ended up to 1783.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for
It was a little bit of a battle, took some drawdown, and then ended up making it back. Because I wanted to kind of take a step back. Coming into this, I had to get my psychology right because I was all over the place wondering why I kept failing these challenges and why I lost my XFAs. Like, what was I doing different than what I was doing in the past? So let's just jump right into where we were. So I went on TradeViz here, and you can see here I have my Top Step account that was funded and where it was. If you go to the dashboard, you can actually see history. In May, like I started this in May. First day was 228. Second day was small. Then we come into June, and I was just green, little day off, green, day off. In the past, like I want to say probably month, I've been on these charts pretty much every day. So I feel like I'm over trading. That's the first thing that I noticed. I'm not giving myself enough room to breathe and see the charts how I want to see them. So I'm going to take a step back. I'm not going to trade every day. Second is, I feel like I'm limiting myself sometimes. So I know I said I don't want to trade too much. However, I want to take the right trades during the right times. And I also want to allow myself breathing room. I know I set the parameter of the $200 drawdown. I don't know if that's enough for me to get into my groove when I'm trading the way I need to trade. If I can maintain my discipline, I'm not aligned with how the market is moving. Okay, like this loss here was crazy.
Jesus Christ.
But I made it back the next 2 days. And then we finished out the week pretty strong, and I think we took a payout that following week. Coming into July, it was, like I said, that's 1,000, 1,200 in those first 3 days, and I took the week off, took a payout here, and then I took a payout here, 1,200 at another 700 here, and then this is when I lost the account somewhere around here. I think I had a back-to-back minus 1,000, and then came in on Monday, another minus 1,000.
What can I say? I lost my mind.
The account's gone. But when I dove into those trades, what I noticed was, like I said, the drawdown. I had to allow myself the wiggle room. I've been able to take those red days and turn them green by waiting and finding the right trades, the right momentum, and getting aligned with the market in the higher time frame versus trying to come out of the gate and just, be done. So it's almost like with fishing, you got to put your bait in the water, see how the fish are biting, and then come back and cast your reel again, and then you eventually will catch the big fish. But here are the trades that I took. Might not have been good discipline, but I did end the day positive. We're going to learn from this. But let's take a quick look at some of these trades. Like some of these trades, like I said, I would trade them 10 out of 10 times. So this trade was fairly simple, right? We had the 850 to 1010 macro. Price came, we broke above this breaker block here on the 30-second time frame. I entered here. I had my stop loss somewhere down here. It stopped me out. Simple, right? So then we take them again. Now, first trade I had gotten stopped out, right, on that previous trade. So the price starts going up, right? I'm thinking, all right, so we've cleared. So I thought price was just going to come into here. I think I was on the 30-second actually. Price came down, it danced. I knew we were in this 30-second imbalance here. And I liked how price came and kind of just rejected. All right, well. So I saw price bounce off of this. And I'm thinking, oh, we're headed up now. So 920 to 940 macro is now activated here, right? So I'm looking here, and my stop is beneath the low here, which was not bad. I would take that. I would take both of those trades in that situation. 9 out of 10 times. Next trade to the next macro. We come here. Let's let that load. So now where? Yeah, so I switch over to NQ, and now I'm looking at NQ, and I see that NQ is pushing up higher. I didn't realize that there was 10 o'clock orange news pending. I only had my red folder news on. Now I know what happened here for this move. It's so crazy. So this move came at the 10 o'clock orange folder news, swept all of this liquidity, came down, created SMT, and then it started to shoot to the moon. And this is, I knew something like this was going to happen after the fact. So once this happened, I was listening to Upstep TV, and they announced that news was coming. And like I said, I didn't realize that the orange folder news was coming. So that was the reason for that loss. I think I went pretty decent size contract, lose that much. Actually, I got slipped. So I believe I had a higher stop on that. It was 8 contracts. Yeah, it was 8 contracts. And I kind of can see after the news, which usually sweeps liquidity, did that. I decided to try to ride this wave up. So news sweeps, candle closes above, and then we're coming into what we got here. I had anticipated this being the move higher, and I believe also Bookmap was talking about a lot of high icebergs being initiated. So at the time, I just took this move up and then rode it up to here. In hindsight, if I would have just rode it all the way up, it would have been better. But no, it was time to get out, especially where I was at, the amount of risk that was on. So this was this trade here. Okay. So then after that, you can see this is how it played out in real time. 40, 35, it kind of danced. Then we went up 210, then we dabbled around, and then it started to take off. Once it took off, then I drilled my stop on that one. Okay. So then after that trade, I believe it was this one. So I thought we were going to get the Friday reversal. At this point, this bullish move up, we were around high. We came down pretty strong. Saw the inversion here. I liked it, the strong move down. So multiple confluences, right? Got your inversion. Part of your value gap. Price came down through a strong order block here. My stop was right here. So I thought we had 2R in us from this. So I would take this again because I believe I also had SMT. The momentum was just stronger to the upside. So that's why I lost that one. Yeah, then we go to the next one. It's 20 minutes. And I think I ended up pushing my stop towards break even for this one. This was another short. So I thought this was just a deeper retracement into here. Came down, we rejected. We weren't in anything. This was a bad trade on my part. We weren't in any macro. I shouldn't have been taking this trade. It should have been a sidelines. You got equal highs right there. Price gravitated towards, cleared those out before going down. So, yep, it's a bad trade on my part. And then
You big dummy.
next trade, we swept these equal highs, and then we came down. That's what I think that was going on in this scenario. And this was during the 1350 macro. Come in here, price technically never broke below the creek. It should have been this low. Should have waited for price to break that low. All that time of me going short and losing 3 in a row, I finally did catch the short towards the end of the day for a decent move. I don't think we took much drawdown. Yeah, it was $20 worth of drawdown. It does suck. We were at 645 and then I ended up selling it there. We got down. You can tell though, based on everything that happened. I believe we had SMT below, created it, blew through it, fair value gap, came, begin, my entry right here, took it down, and then stop loss was right here. We rode it all the way down for that drop. So that was where we were, and we'll come back on the charts. It's the trade day dashboard. You see here, what you're allowed to trade. It gives you all the rules, simple objectives. Target drawdown is 2,500. Our target profit target is 2,500. It's $500 less than Top Step X. So nothing against Top Step X. Love them to death. I will go back. I have $19 combine that will reset that I'll keep doing with them as well. I like that I get to use TradingView directly, so I don't have to double chart. It's a little bit easier that way too. I do like how TopStackX allows you to copy trade multiple accounts. It makes it easier. Leverage up. I don't have that ability with only one account, but I'm just working on getting back to the discipline and consistency that got me to this point. I'm worried about multiple accounts. My new outlook is that the markets will always be here. I don't need the money right now. I will focus on discipline, consistency over profits, because when we go back to the discipline and the consistency, the profits will come. So I guess that's just going to be the new approach. Yeah. So with this, you only have to trade for 7 days, achieve the profit target, and be consistent. I believe it's 30% profit consistency is the requirement. So on a $50,000 account, $750, and the payouts are a little bit better because with Top Step X, you have to do $200 days. So sometimes you try to force those $200 days to get paid. Whereas with this, once you go over the buffer, you are entitled to as much as you want, as long as you don't drop below the buffer. So pretty cool. We will see. We'll be back. I'm going to try to map out the days I'm trading. Tomorrow will not be trading. Bank holiday volume will be low. I like Tuesday, Thursday, possibly Friday. There's no red folder news on Friday. I'll keep these orange folder news now on my radar. But yeah, so Tuesday, Thursday, and possibly Friday. I have something to do on Wednesday. So we'll see you then.